Hello everyone, welcome back, and in today's video we are getting ready for the winter. So I have a lot of the cattle housed now, so we have to pull out the bale feeder. I have a little bit of topping left to do on a margin that was put aside for this acre scheme, and might do that first, and then I have a bit of welding to do in the barrier. So this is the margin that I was talking about. So this runs the whole way along the top of this field. In some places it's about 5 metres, in others it's about 3. I'm getting paid in about 3, but this used to be a walkway, but we put it in for a riparian zone. So once a year you have to top it back, but I'm not fully sure on the purpose of it, because like not much has grown in a year, and if you have to top it back you're not really, I don't know, helping anything. But anyway, that's part of the scheme, you have to do it, so we'll do that now and get it cleaned up before the end of the day. Bit better. Who needs a mulcher? Okay, so that's that finished now. So that's the whole median the whole way up done. So you can leave stuff that's light on it, the light clippings, but stuff like this, or if you're mulching it, stuff like that, they want you to gather up and take off, because this is a little mat the ground or whatever. So top in there as well, they kept back the scrub as well, so it'll make a nice bit of a hedge. So that's that job done. On to the next one. Okay, that didn't go to plan. Took the bale feeder out, put the bale on it. These things were spinning before we put the bale on, now it's not spinning. Got down and I realised that those farm pixies, you know those ones that come in the middle of the night and break something and no one seems to know exactly how it happened, they've struck again. Managed to bend this leg in an absolute hoop, and the chain is just catching here, it's just pinch point here, so it's just too tight with the weight on it to spin it. So what did I do? I used that technique, all farmers know it, it's kind of a secret among farmers, but I'll let you in on it. It's where you pick up a sledge and you repeatedly hit it for an hour while roaring at it. And look, 99% of the time that's straight and steel, that does actually work. But this time it just didn't work. I mustn't have been doing it right. That takes years to perfect that, like, you know. So what I'm going to do now instead is I'm just going to cut this across here. Going to free out this chain here on the inside, take off this steel here and weld it back in, and then straighten that leg and then weld it back on. I'll just put a straightening plate then on it then, and then we should be ready for the winter. Okay, so that's well, I can only describe it as a dissection over. So I just cut these notches. I was able to bend back the leg, and then this section here was all bent in, so I got that pushed out a little bit. So the chain on the inside now has a bit of room. Now it's still a bit tight, but as you can see, I got the last bit off. So we'll try and weld this now and see how we go on with that. And sure, if not, we can always try it again. Okay, so we've that sort of welded back together, and another farmer secret I'm going to let you know. Everyone knows it doesn't matter how good your welds are, all you need to make it stick together is a mop blade and a bit of paint, and that'll keep it together. So don't worry about how bad your welding is, because if it looks like bird droppings from the sky, don't worry about that. As long as it's stuck together, that'll all buff out, it'll be fine. Sure, you wouldn't even know it was broke. Huh? Look at that. I glued it, painted it together. Success. Next to the job is the ram is stuck on the trailer, so basically just tipped up too far. So what you have to do is jack at the back and then she should come down. Hopefully, I'd say it's because the seat on the top is a bit dodgy, so should really only, I'd say only really have a like a 2-stage ram rather than a 3-stage, I'd say, but we get it down now. now. Fixed. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that for today. So we got a good bit done, and as you can see, the weather is broken, so that's winter in for the next couple of months. So the last few cattle will be brought in now. The heifers, 62 of them went back there to Chris, so they are gone back, so there's space in the shed now, so I'll bring in the last few. But I'll just leave it at that for today. Hope you liked it. Enjoy and subscribe and share it around.